The illusion of language supremacy, a circle without beginning. Today, many debates rage over which language came first. In South India, tensions rise between Tamil, Telugu, Kannada and others. Each side claims origin, priority and pride. But the truth runs deeper than any claim. Language is not a straight line. Language is a circle. And in a circle, there is no beginning and no end. Every language carries the seed of another. Tamil might say it's the oldest, but so might Kannada, Sanskrit or Telugu. But the fruit doesn't exist without the seed, and the seed comes from the fruit. The flower creates the fruit makes the seed forms the root grows the trunk forms the branch gives rise to the flower. It is all connected. It is all one motion. So, which came first? The question itself is flawed. It's like asking which breath came first in a lifetime. The breath continues, loops, overlaps. The same is true of language. It's not about who came before, it's about how each contributes to the whole. Every language holds frequency. Every frequency is a language. Before letters, before sounds, there was feeling. Feeling is language. Emotion is expression. It is continuity. It is infinite, just like the universe. The cosmos vibrates in patterns, and those vibrations shaped form, sound, signs, and eventually, letters. Frequency itself comes from particle movement. The more refined the particle, the more subtle and powerful the frequency it produces. In the beginning, it was not alphabets that spoke, but particles vibrating into frequencies, giving birth to forms, signals, and meaning. Some say sign language came first, but signs were born from shapes, and shapes were born from frequencies. And those frequencies, they emerged from the particle itself, the building block of the universe. The first language was not written. It was lived. It was sensed. Every tree, every wind, every star has its own frequency. The universe speaks, but not with alphabets. Human languages are reflections of this universal dance. No one language owns truth. No one region owns origin. Every region, every race, every tongue contributes. That is the true dignity of language, its interconnectedness. English is seen as modern, but it carries ancient DNA. Tamil is ancient, yet it still evolves. New is born from old, and old continues through new. Evolution doesn't erase history, it builds on it. The child may carry a deeper blueprint than the parent. The young may arrive with codes older than the visible world. When we claim a language is superior, we cut the roots of all others. When we say one is pure, we deny the beauty of blending. Purity is not isolation. Purity is balance. True language is a living bridge. The fight over language hierarchy is not about truth. It is about ego. Ego demands a crown. Truth demands humility. If we understand that language is circular, we will stop declaring beginnings. We will begin seeing contribution. Astrology and archaeology depend on physical proof. But not everything leaves fossils. Not every truth carves stone. Frequencies leave imprints in the air, in memory, in emotion. They cannot always be measured, but they exist. The cosmos is not written in books. It is encoded in the infinite, vibration, movement, expression. These cannot be owned. These cannot be patented. They are for all. Some argue this script came first or that dialect. But these are only tools. Tools are not the source. Sound comes before speech. Intuition comes before explanation. Knowing comes before writing. To say one language came first is like saying the sun owns the day. But the sun is only one player in a larger system. Without the earth, there is no sunrise. Without the moon, no rhythm. It is collaboration, not competition, that creates beauty. Every language carries a piece of the puzzle. Tamil is sacred, so is Telugu, so is Hindi, so is English, so is every dialect spoken with honesty. When spoken from the heart, every word is holy. Arguments over oldest or purest blind us. They shrink the infinite into boxes. But the circle of life, the circle of language, holds no boxes, only flow. Let us stop asking, which came first? Let us ask, how do we connect? That is the language of truth. That is the grammar of the neutral path. If we must identify origin, we must first accept infinity. For in the infinite, all is one. No elder, no younger, no superior, no inferior, only balance. Every book, every scripture, every poem that tries to label first will fall short, because truth cannot be captured in order. Truth is a rhythm. Even the most dominant language today carries echoes of forgotten tongues. Even forgotten languages echo in today's words. Nothing is lost. Nothing is exclusive. Everything contributes. Language is not only audible, it is energetic. It is layered with sound, silence, motion, and emotion. Even the pauses between words carry meaning. Modern education often teaches language in isolation, disconnected from origin, from heart. But true learning reconnects us to language as a living system. It is an experience, not just a subject. When languages are celebrated together, humanity rises. When they compete, humanity divides. Let us rise. Let us listen to every tongue with reverence, knowing it carries a part of the whole. So let's stop fighting over what came first. Let's start listening to what still speaks. The universe speaks every day. Are we hearing it? That is the real question. This is the rhythm of understanding. This is the vibration of equality. This is the breath of language without borders. The struggle over language priority continues because human minds are conditioned to think in hierarchy. But the universe does not work in hierarchy. It works in harmony. Each language has a time to lead, a time to echo, a time to absorb, and a time to express. These cycles are natural. When a tree grows, the root does not fight the branch. The fruit does not blame the flower. Everything works together. Let us treat languages the same. Even silence has a language of space, of stillness. We must learn to listen to silence too. We must let go of the illusion that origin defines value. Origin is just one moment in an endless circle. Value is in contribution, in usage, in expression. The neutral path invites every tongue to speak, not in competition, but in union. This is how we reclaim wisdom from conflict.